Hello everyone, welcome back to David Echo Toys. 40.5 hours later, I'm parked up. Started at 4 o'clock this morning and it's now 6:30 or 6:38 and I am bollocksed. I run down from Burton-on-Trent to Hawley, I think it's in Sussex, and got stuck on the M25 for nearly an hour in an accident. Then got tipped down in Hawley and then went into a place in Crayford or Dartford. Oh, what a bloody nightmare that was. It was a recycling place. The flies! It was billions of the little buggers. And I had to keep my cab closed. And I thought to myself, I'm not having those critters in here. Let's just wind that window up before I forget. Don't need any extra little ones in here, do we? So yeah, they can organise a piss up in a brewery. Why do I say that? Because one hand doesn't tell the other hand what's happening. Lack of communication. You think to yourself, how these people function? God knows. It was a right bloody, smelly, dirty. And anyway, long story cut short, I got loaded and excuse me, I got loaded and then made my way up to Nottinghamshire. That's where I parked up now, side of the 453, and yeah, what a day. I don't normally start at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm glad I don't. Try and get an early night tonight, try and catch up some sleep. I've got my meal ready, so all I've got to do is warm that up. And yeah, time to chill out now. But bloody hell, London's a bloody horrible place. Couple instances, right? I'm driving down, what was it? I went a different way. I went down the M40 this morning, and I looked in my mirror, right, like you do. Most of us do anyway. And I saw this car probably, I don't know, quarter of a mile away. And I wanted to pass this vehicle in the near side lane. So I indicated, looked in my mirror, it was back there, out of the way, not going to cause any problem if I pull out. And I started pulling out. All of a sudden, beep! I thought, what? Looked in my mirror, and he's running along the side of the trailer, right? Overtaking me as I'm pulling out. Oh my God. And guess what it was? It was an Audi driver. My daughter calls them the 4 cock rings. Sounds right, isn't it? A right dickhead that drives it. Well, I just think to myself, well, I just carried on pulling out. Admittedly a little bit slower. I thought, you know what? Who's in the wrong? Me or him? Him for overtaking a vehicle that gave clear indication and then tries to overtake him and pass him, meaning me. You just can't make it up. And then on the way back tonight, okay, admittedly I'm a bit tired. I looked in my mirrors, right? I wanted to pull back in the near side lane. Actually, it was the second lane, not the first lane. And I looked in my mirrors, nothing there. I checked all around, nothing there. And I started indicating, I looked again, and a flipping car came up the inside again. Another white Audi. I thought, flipping heck. I just went like that on the steering wheel, quickly pulled it over. Not much, just a little, to avoid going into him. I thought, people have not got a frigging clue. All they want to do is cause absolute mayhem because they just don't use this. They don't think that driver's pulling in. Oh, I better not pull out because I better give way to the right. No, they don't give a shit. Excuse my language. But this driver this morning, while I was pulling out, he almost like sped up to get past me and caused this problem. It was not that I was cutting him up. It was just that he put himself in a position where he was being absolutely dickhead. Is the only way to describe it. And you think to yourself, why do people do these things? And guess what it is? It's that little ego. My dick's bigger than your dick. I just think to myself, they're so stupid. They're absolutely ridiculous. Welcome to Mondays. Be honest with you, it doesn't have to be a Monday, does it? It can be every day of the week. They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. What's your experience? I bet you can tell us some stories, can't you? Come on. Let us know. And how do you deal with these morons? I wish I had some air horns on this unit, and when I pressed them, make them frighten and put themselves. That'd be nice. But in my next video, I'll tell you about cowboy transport companies, and yeah, that'd be an interesting video. So anyway, please like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you had a similar experience with these absolute morons? I bet you have. But you haven't told anyone, have you? Anyway, see you soon. Thank you.